Welcome to part 7 of the video series on number theory and computations. And in this one, we'll be looking at the different operations that can be performed on numbers. First, let's talk about integers, represented by the symbol z. This is a set of positive and negative numbers shown as points on a number line. This includes all numbers in the set negative infinity, etc., negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to positive infinity. Here we have our number line with all the negative numbers extending to the left and all the positive numbers extending to the right. And remember from one of the videos a few lectures back, we talked about natural numbers and whole numbers. And we also mentioned that the set of natural numbers is a subset of the set of whole numbers. Well, both of these are a subset of the set of integers. Now, what are the 4 operations that can be performed on these integers? You should already be familiar with them. They are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And what are the order in which these operations are performed? To determine this, we have a set of rules called BOMDAS. And this is an acronym that means brackets of multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, where multiplication and division are equally ranked and addition and subtraction are equally ranked. So basically we do these in order with brackets first, multiplication and division, as I mentioned before, are equally ranked, and then addition and subtraction last, which are equally ranked. So, for example, 3 plus 6 multiplied by 2. Well, following the rules of BOMDAS, multiplication comes before addition, so we multiply first. So it becomes 3 plus 6 multiplied by 2, which is 12, and 3 plus 12 is 15. Second example. Open bracket, 3 plus 6, close bracket, multiplied by 12. Well, brackets come before multiplication. So we do 3 plus 6 first, which is 9. And now we're left with 9 multiplied by 2, which equals to 18. Example 3. 9 multiplied by 2 minus 2 plus 4. Multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. So 9 multiplied by 2 is 18. Now we have 18 minus 2 plus 4. And addition and subtraction are equally ranked. So we just go from left to right. So 18 minus 2 is 16. And 16 plus 4 is equal to 20. Next example. 30 divided by open brackets 5 multiplied by 3. Brackets first. 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to 15. So it's 30 divided by 15, which is equal to 2. Fifth example. 30 divided by 5 multiplied by 3. Division and multiplication are equally ranked, so we go from left to right. So we do 30 divided by 3 first, which is 6. And then 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. And the last example of this type. 7 minus 3 plus 4. Subtraction and addition are equally ranked. So we go from left to right and do 7 minus 3 first, which is 4. And 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, so next we're going to talk about rules of operations on positive and negative numbers. First rule. When adding or subtracting, if the signs are the same, we add and keep the sign of the bigger number. For example, 3 plus positive 5. Well, the signs are the same, so we add. So it's 3 plus 5, which is 8, and we keep the sign of the bigger number, which is 5, and the sign in front of the 5 is positive, so it's a positive 8. Next example. 3 minus 5. The signs are the same, so we add, and this now becomes 3 plus 5. We keep the sign of the bigger number, which is 5, and it's positive, so our answer is positive 8. Third example, -3 minus 5. Well, the signs are the same, so we're adding 3 and 5, which is 8. However, we keep the sign of the bigger number, and the sign of the bigger number 5 is negative, so our answer is -8. Next rule. When adding or subtracting, if the two signs are different, then we subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. For example, 5 plus -3. The signs are different, so we subtract 5 minus 3, which is 2, and we keep the sign of the bigger number, which is positive, so our answer is +2. Next example, -5 plus 3. Well, the signs are different, so we subtract, so 5 minus 3. However, we keep the sign of the bigger number, which is 5, and it's negative, so our answer is -2. Third example, -3 plus 5. The signs are different, so we subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number, which is positive, so our answer is +2. And our final rule is when multiplying and dividing, if the two signs are the same, then the answer is positive. However, if the two signs are different, then the result is negative. For example, 10 multiplied by 2. Well, both signs are positive, so our answer is +20. -10 multiplied by -2. The two signs are the same, so the answer is positive, so our answer is +20. -10 divided by -2. The two signs are the same, so we divide, and the answer is positive, so our answer is +5. Next example, 10 divided by -2. The signs are different, so the result is negative, and so 10 divided by 2 is 5, but the result is -5. Last example, -10 multiplied by 2. The signs are different, so the result is negative. 10 multiplied by 2 is 20, and so our answer is -20. And this is all we'll be doing for this lecture. I know it was somewhat short, but again, this topic is relatively easy, and you should be somewhat familiar with multiplying and adding and the BOMDAS rule already. So just subscribe and keep a lookout for our other videos.